Boxing Unfiltered, Lucas Media. So, Rolly Romero, who's came off a victory against Ryan Garcia a couple of weeks ago now, fought in New York City, Times Square. I'm thinking about Madison Square Garden. Times Square, first time it's ever happened. Rolly hit Ryan with a two-piece in the second round, two-piece left hook. Ryan Garcia fell down, and then the rest was history. Ryan didn't want no parts of it, and it was crazy because that was the fewest punches Ryan Garcia's ever thrown. He didn't know what to do, and it just, I don't know, it was a clear upset, right? So Rolly Romero, he's pretty much been going on his victory tour, and I also believe that Rolly is the WBA regular champion, which doesn't make any real sense, but you know, that's how boxing is. But Rolly Romero is doing a interview with Fight Hub, and I'll post a link in the comment section below. But he's asked really about like Ryan Garcia. He said that Ryan Garcia got a year to do the rematch, but he'll more than likely beat him again. He was dissing Canelo and William Skull, and he was trying to take shots at Devin Haney, so on and so forth. But he talked about Terence Crawford and Canelo, and he said he's rooting for Terence Crawford to beat Canelo Alvarez, but he doesn't think it's going to happen because of the weight size. Now, Terence Crawford has came on record saying that he feel like he's bigger than Canelo, and he has no problem moving up to 168 pounds to do it. But a lot of people are mad at Canelo because he should have fought David Benavidez. David was his mandatory for, years? Canelo didn't really want to fight him, and he said in the Forbes magazine, I'll fight him whenever I feel like it. He's been kind of fighting bums, and you're trying to fight the Charlos and William Skull, which that was a sleeper for most people because style-wise, I mean, I don't know. I figured that fight was going to be how it was. But I think a lot of people are rooting for Terence Crawford because, A, he's the underdog. He's moving up multiple weight classes. And, B, I think people want to see greatness. Like, Canelo's done a lot of cherry picking. Yes, he's fought certain fighters, but you got to see when he's fighting those fighters. And like I said, you're ducking Benavidez, which I think Canelo probably would have beat him. But, you know, he has a certain fan base who they don't really care. They just want to see him fight, and people are willing to pay us so much money where he's earning $50, $60 million paydays, literally fighting nobodies. But I do think that this is a legacy fight on the line. Honestly, you know, I want to pick Canelo, but because Terence feels like he can beat Canelo, I do think Terence, he's clearly the faster fighter. He's way more accurate than Canelo, and he's naturally taller than Canelo, so you never know. But you jumping up, he jumped up past 160. You jump into multiple weight classes. Without getting filler fights, I'm not sure about that one. But I really feel like this is going to probably be Terence Crawford's last fight. He's going to cash out on this. And if he pulls this off, this would be one of the biggest victories in boxing history. But I just want to give our quick thoughts about it. Like I said, Rolly out here, he just, man. And like I said, I really don't have no problem with him going on this press run because Ryan Garcia was doing it and making, I'm rich, I'm highly favored. And people knew he was on drugs and nobody cared. And you had all these people become scientists and, stop crying, and we enjoying our victory. So I don't have no problem with Rolly doing it, even though, you know, I really don't consider Rolly one of the top guys. But yeah, let me know what y'all think.